Okay, I'm going to do a quick animation in After Effects. So come over to Composition, New Composition. We'll call it New Comp. Okay, 1920 by 1080, 25 frames a second, and my timeline is 30 seconds at the moment. I've got a black background because I'm putting in a white lettering ping with a transparent background, so I want to be able to see it. So, okay. Right, there we go. New comp in the project panel. And I'm going to drag it. Sorry, I apologise. I'm going to double click the project panel. Select the type ping I just created before. Go open. There's the type ping. I'm going to actually drag that onto my workspace. And I'm going to select an outer anchor point, pull in, hold my shift key, just bring it down and start off my workspace where I want to begin. Okay, look down here, type ping is to the side of your timeline. Click the little arrow which is to the left of it and then click transform down, and here's the different types of movement or animation that we've got. Right, the two I'm interested in for this very simple animation are position and scale. I'm going to click position and scale. Okay, and make sure that position is selected and grayed out, and I'm going to pull, I'm going to do a 4-second transition, so I'm going to go halfway through that at 2 seconds. So I'm pulling my playhead to 2 seconds. And I'm going to pull into the middle of that panel, and I'm going to pull across, hold my shift key and position roughly in the middle where I want to be, and then I'm going to go to the full 4 seconds. Sorry, I'm going to delay on the screen there. Full 4 seconds, and then I'm going to pull out, hold my shift key and hold. Right, now I want some scale, and as you can see what we're getting every time is a keyframe marker. So now I want one down here for my scale. So all I do is grab or click an end anchor point and just pull, and you'll see if you look in the timeline the little anchor point, the little sort of frame point has, I actually don't know the proper terminology for what that is, but there you go, a little marker in the timeline is now there, highlighted yellow. So I release, okay. So I need a scale in the middle, so I'll pull across to my 2 seconds, okay. Again, come to the outside anchor point, pull it anywhere really, hold my shift, and you can see now I have an anchor point, I have a marker in the timeline there as well. So now we can adjust these. If I come back over to here and I'm interested in my scale, click, make sure only the scale marker is selected, and you know, if you want to be precise you can do it this way. Let's say we want that one at 10%, and then click out, so there's that at 10%. We come over here and we hit that one, yellow, okay, and we come in here, 10%, okay, come out, we come across to the middle and we can hit, again, the only having that highlighted of the scale there's highlighted, I can hit an outside anchor point, corner anchor point, pull, hold the shift key, and you know, I can use it, move it manually, or I can come in and we go 100%, and that's what we've got. Now if I move my playhead along to the beginning, that's where we're starting. So let's say we want to tuck that in right into the line for position, hit the position marker so that that's yellow, inside there, hold your shift key, that's there, bring over your playhead to the 4 seconds, hit back keyframe, highlighted yellow, come in the inside of it, hold the shift key, see how it can be really, really accurate. Now let's say we want positionally, we want that whole animation just to rise up a little bit, move up a little bit on that work area. Select all three, like that, and now we can just basically move that whole animation upwards. So now if I move my playhead by selecting the top to the top, if I select that middle button and pull down, pull my shift key, and get it roughly back into the middle again. Come over, and then you can move your type. So that's basic kind of animation. So now, right, okay, we're a 4-second animation of a 30-second timeline. I'm going to come over to this right-hand side over here, and I'm going to pull in. Let me see if I've got, no, sorry, this one here. I'm going to pull in a timeline of a little grey panel with a yellow mark at the end of it. In a second. There we go. Right, we're ready. I'm now ready to sort of export or output my animation. So, composition, add to render queue. Top menu bar, add to render queue. Okay, here we go. Let's name it something. And do it onto my desktop. Okay, desktop, let's call it new composition. Okay, save. Okay, output module over here on the left, where the type is, where it says lossless. Click it. I've got a QuickTime wrapper, which I'm happy with. Channels, RGB, I want RGB plus alpha, that's to get the transparent animation that I need to go over clips in Premiere Pro. So RGB plus alpha can get me that apparently. Format options, I'm going to go from the default animation to, I'm going to go to Apple ProRes 4444, just seen it done in other tutorials. So that's the one I'm going to use, and it does work. So okay, and okay, and now we're ready to render. So I'm going to render our animation. There we go, render to my desktop over here, and I will double click. Sorry, my screen is having problems with blanking, so that's why I'm delaying every now and then, but there you go. It does have a black background, but you'll find that when you load that into, what we'll do, loading up Premiere Pro. Just in case any of you just don't know how to kind of load stuff in Premiere Pro and want to see. Just think I'll go for sponsors. Yeah, this would be a bit of a hash, but it's all I'm working on. Just so I can lay it over the top of something for you with a clip in. Oh, sorry, a bit of a delay. There we go. Okay, so let's say we wanted that graphic double click in my little projects panel, desktop, new composition, import. And then pull it over onto the timeline. And as you can see, it's probably a bit jerky because it's not rendered. There you go. There is your type. Okay. Thanks for watching.